Welcome to Rewatch. We're on season 3, episode 7 of Dave Filoni's Clone Wars. It is episode 7, Assassin. I'm still looking for something in season 3 to love. I did not know it was going to be this bad. But anyway, this is one that Ahsoka has all these visions of Aura Singh killing or attempting to kill Padme Amidala. And so she decides to go with Padme on this mission. Padme comforts her because she doesn't feel confident without Anakin around. Since when? Since when? In the past 2 seasons have we seen her, oh, I need my master. I'm useless without my master. This has never happened. Remember, Ahsoka, all the other Jedi Masters learn from her. Literally, every Jedi Master that's worked for her admires her and learns something inside of themselves thanks to Ahsoka. Why is she insecure? I think she's just narcissistic and she needs to hear compliments. Honestly, that makes a lot of sense. She feels bad for, that person that always says, oh, nobody likes me. And you got to go, but I like you. Yeah, but nobody else. I'm good for nothing. No, you're good for everything. And they're just saying that to hear you talk good about them. That's Ahsoka. That's what she's doing this whole time. She's like, not Yoda says he hasn't learned anything from me yet. I'm such a bad Padawan. I cannot stand Ahsoka. But anyway, so she has these dreams. Aura Singh is trying to assassinate the Padme. She fails the first time. Padme agrees to do the speech again. And obviously it's a fake because they don't show her face. She's in a cloak, which later on they reveal it's not Padme this whole time. It was a droid with Padme's voice speaking in the safety of her own unit. But, and this was, even though the episode wasn't that good, the ending was fantastic. Because you think, oh, so Aura Singh's going to fall for the hooded Padme and shoot her and find out it's a droid and that's all a trap, But instead, Aura Singh doesn't even fall for it. Great, because that's a stupid thing to do. If you can't see the person's face, you don't shoot. And I was about to complain about this. I was actually writing it down as one of my notes. Like, if this is the dumbest trick, it's going to fool Aura Singh. It's just so stupid. But it doesn't. And Ahsoka realizes that later on and realizes that Padme is actually in trouble in her home, in her own little quarters. And they have to rush to save her in time. And that's really good that Aura Singh didn't fall for it. So I actually really enjoyed the ending. I thought the ending was good. A sham attempt to fool the bounty hunter who is way smarter than you. And then later on, Ahsoka has a vision. She has a vision of someone who is responsible. And the person responsible, she sees purple. She sees this. And I'd forgotten about this. And then Padme goes, I know who it is. And Anakin says, me too. And then they reveal it was Zero the Hutt. Zero, who we haven't seen since season 1. And I was like, oh, okay, that was fun. And then I thought, wait a minute, didn't they bust Zero out already? Now, I did look online, and I did see that these episodes, and everyone says, are you going to watch them in order, Matt? They were thrown out of order. Season 3 and season 1, that's a big out of order there. No, I'm not going to watch it picking out different seasons. Now, why did they do that? I almost promise you this. I don't remember what they said in the behind-the-scenes DVD. But here's the actual truth. The actual truth is Dave Filoni had forgotten they'd already busted Zero out. And so when they showed that, thinking it was a cool ending, then they realized, oh, wait a minute. We already saved her. We already broke her out earlier. So let's say this is like a prequel that takes place before that, even though they don't say that until a few episodes later, of course. But I was like, that is so confusing. But I digress on that one. The ending to this one was actually pretty good. I enjoyed that Zero was found out to be the culprit at the end, the big twist, on top of Aura Singh not falling for such an obvious ploy by Ahsoka. So, bad episode, great ending. Isn't that weird? This time the ending, they nailed it. Where a lot of these are good and then they don't stick it on the landing. And this one was just kind of flopping all over everywhere, but then they stuck the landing. What do you give this? A perfect 5 instead of a 10? I don't know. But tell me what you thought of episode 7, Assassin, and I'll see you next time on Rewatch.